Biriba tree, agroplants.org, also known as wild sweetsop or Rollinia deliciosa. So this evergreen perennial tree in a cold weather will be deciduous, and it can grow in the tropical, subtropical or Mediterranean. Better to grow it in hardiness zone from 11 plus, but with the right care here it's growing hardiness zone of 10B. If you would like to grow it, there is a link below, link is the right top side, and if you have and don't forget to subscribe. If you purchase it, it's donation for this channel. Except this, the leaves are green, light green with elliptic shape. Flowers are small, green yellowish, separate times on the same tree, female and male flowers. The flowers are protogeny. This means the flowers are first and after this become male flower. Female stage and male stage are afternoon, day after day. So the fruits are edible. The size usually in the right hardiness zone will be from 2 to 3 kilo. Here they are very small. They are good, but they are smaller than the usual. In the top they arrive to 500 grams, so it means 1 pound until 2 pound, and this is very rare. The inner side it's white. So how to grow it? It requires heavy soil, slightly acid soil, warm climate, and 2 trees increase the chance to get pollinated, and to add some mulch. It's required in the tropical, better to fertilize it at least 4 times a year, especially when the tree is young. After this, if it's growing hardiness zone of 10B, no point to put fertilizer in the winter. You can start to grow it by plant, air layering, seeds, or cutting. There isn't a problem, and it's not very hard to start by seeds. I will make a separate video how to start by seeds. This tree it started by seeds and it's bare fruits. Of course it's better to graft it or to start by air layering, but if this is if you have the option. Difficulties and problems when you grow it: low amount of fruits caused by different blooming hours between flowers male and female, and some tree it might take a lot of years before you will see any fruit, especially if you don't graft it. Planting season will be spring in hardiness zone of 10B, spring to summer in hardiness zone of 11A, spring to autumn in hardiness zone of 11B, and all the year in hardiness zone of 12. How to plant it? So when you want to plant it, this plant like slightly acid soil and rich soil. So it means throw whatever organic matter you have, some humus and dead leaves, and mix it all together with the soil. Cover it lightly, strong enough that the tree won't fall, but don't squish it too much. Of course, the first 2 weeks put everyday water and increase the amount of the water in order to make it establish. After you see new leaf, you can reduce the amount of water. This plant require average to big amount of water. This plant like water, and the major pests are aphids, borers, scales, leafhopper, mealybug, mites, and whitefly. Pruning season will be in the winter, and also prune it directly after the fruit. There is a series that I like to use it mostly. Here I don't have the option, this is a young tree, but in order to make the flowers bloom more crowded, I just prune it in a position that the branches will grow into each other. This is I notice that increase the amount of fruits that you get, and of course, the size of the plant will be from 4 to 10 meters, so it's mean 12 to 30 feet. In the right condition, it will be medium growing. In amazing condition, tropical, will be fast growing plant. If you will put enough fertilizer, it will grow faster. Water requirement, as I said, average to big amount, and the plant will require full sun. Better full sun will bear more fruits. In hardiness zone of let's say 11B plus, it's also possible half shade. It's possible to grow it in a container. I would say at least 50 to 100 liters, so it's mean 10 to 20 gallons. Start with small one and increase to bigger. Over time, just let it grow, and be aware that this is important for the plant to have well fertilizer and well drained soil. Don't forget to switch part of the soil in a container and put more fertilizer than you would put in a regular garden. Blooming season will be spring to summer. The flowers are small greenish, yellowish flowers. Usually it's fruit season will be from summer to autumn. Major pests are aphids and birds. You can eat it raw, you can make it juice, it's a lovely juice, cakes, jams, it's great. Don't forget to increase the water in the fruit season, it's important. If not, you might lose some of the fruits. And consider to put, if you don't check every day the fruits, maybe to put some nets or something to catch the fruits, because they are not ready, it's ready, and you lose it if you wait too much. It's usually take between 3 to 4 years to bear the first fruits from seeds. From a tree, it can be even 2 years, depends the size of the tree. If you want to grow it by seeds, I will make soon video about how to grow the Biriba tree from seeds. It's important to know that it's not very hard, but needs the right condition. Except this, it's not very hard to grow. The name reveal itself, the Latin name, so it means Rollinia deliciosa, that it's actually a good fruit, delicious. That's what the people that named it thought about it. It's sweet fruit, and it can bear a lot of fruits that are sweet. The question if you should grow it, it's depend if you like the taste or not. If you have the right condition, it's not very hard. Problem with bearing fruit, this is a common and not very issue, you just take care of it. You need to attract beetles, and then you will have more fruits. Of course, manual hand pollination, it's highly recommend if you don't have enough fruits, and then you can enjoy. That's all from growplants.org. Don't forget to subscribe, visit our website, and of course, if you have any question, just ask. You have here links about more videos, some lists, subscribe, and of course, purchase a plant, and this is donation for our channel. I hope you enjoy, and come visit us again.